Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Fixed Apps Roundtable. I'm Katrina Ness, joined by Vanessa Collins. And right now, we are with Blink AI. We have Dave Ferry and Ashley Norton. Thank you both for joining us.
Well, it's great to be here.
Yeah. So, Dave, you recently talked about in a webinar how Link AI supports the service at EDC. If you want to allude more to that.
Sure. Yeah. I think a common misconception that I often hear with dealerships is, hey, automation is going to replace the humans in our BDC, and that's what the goal of AI is to do. And that couldn't be more further from the truth, really. We're there to automate those things that can easily be automated. I just want to book an appointment. That's a pretty simple step, and we can do it like under a minute in most cases. And what that does is that takes a lot of the burden off of the people that are in the BDC that really deal with those customer issues that need a human involvement. My car's off the road. I need a tow. Got this big service problem. I'm out of town. What do I do? And so it's really just aligning the resources better within the dealership to give a very solid customer experience from end to end.
Well, awesome. Ashley, tell us a little bit more about what you guys discussed in the webinar with Blink AI. Yeah, so we put it together because I've been talking to a lot of BDC managers, and it's kind of the first fear, right? Is that their teams are going to be cut. We're gonna cut into their pay for appointments, and so we talked a lot about best practices, how to strategize your pay plans to really support the value building tasks that a VDC does, right? So that's the outbound piece. Um, we talked a lot about using AI to again automate the things that AI can handle to alleviate the pressure on the BDC with the mass amount of phone calls that they get and the customers that they have to deal with. I think service BDC and our service advisors are two of the hardest jobs in the dealership. It's a loveless department. Nobody loves calling in to schedule surveys. So the more that we can do to kind of wrap our arms around these people and understand how difficult their job is, that's what we want to do. And at Blink AI, we're not a replacement. We're an enhancement, if you will, to the VDC. Yeah, absolutely. And AI is so new. Technology is rapidly evolving, and so are customer expectations. So, what are you seeing, across the industry and across the country when it comes to customer expectations and the implementation of AI and technology? Yeah, I think that's how it kind of got born, right? Is that customers, I can order an Uber, I can order from Amazon and have, meet stuff here today. But if I want to schedule a service appointment, I have to wait till they're open while I'm at work. And that usually is not when I'm thinking about, servicing my car. So creating these automations that are available 24/7 to support the demand driven generation. Awesome.
Very well said.
Yeah. There you go. Tell us a little bit more about how, the dealers can use Blink AI as, an assistant and a solution within the BDC. It's not a replacement. It's not necessarily a tool. It's an assistant, and it can be used as a solution.
Sure. Well, let me give you an example that we're going through kind of in a real time basis. So we're working with several dealerships on a new telematics program that we have. And what we're doing, we want to get ahead of that whole customer experience rather than waiting for the customer to have a bad experience with their vehicle. Now I got to call and get a service visit. We want to notify them that something's wrong with your car even before they realize it and get them into the dealership. And so we can do those notifications based on the service alerts that we get from the car. But after you've notified the person a couple of times and they don't respond, that's when we can escalate that up and say to the BDC, this person really they need to bring the vehicle in. They're not responding to a text or an email. So let's do an outbound call and bring them into the dealership. And hey, so far the success rate on that is tremendous. I got to give a shout out to the Hudson Auto Group.
Oh,
They've really been working with us here, working through some of these elements of that. We really discovered how to work best as a collaboration with BDC to make the whole experience much better for the passenger.
and like Ashley said, the BDC is a very important department in the dealership, and it's also very hard. And, having these solutions set in place to enhance not only the customer experience, but the employee experience is so important. Yes, absolutely. And I mean, I think it also enhances your loyalty because I know when my check engine light comes on, one of the first things I do is go get it plugged in and let someone tell me what's wrong if it's just a check engine light. But if you're sending me a message before I even have to take that step or I'd have to call, then I think I'm 100 times more likely to be loyal to you as the dealership. And I mean, we support the franchise world. That's our industry, and we don't want to lose that business to somebody driving up to AutoZone and plugging in their car.
Yep, and our industry and dealers thrive on retention.
Yes.
That's truly. Yeah, and AI is such a hot topic right now in the automotive industry. I mean, we saw it at NADA 2025. AI is everywhere, but you two are actually working in it every single day. So, what do you see on the horizon for AI and the future of it for 2025 and even beyond?
Yeah, I think that virtually every week there's new large language models that come out. There's new experiences you can have, and even though we or call ourselves an AI company, we're really a solutions company. We focus on that user experience. And sometimes it's AI that we can put in place to maybe discover the intent the user has. Oftentimes people aren't really good at explaining what they want. I mean, they're not car people. So we have to infer from what the vehicle is telling us, what this person's saying on the phone, or leaving in a message about what that customer needs and get them to the right place. And so the more that we can take off of the user, because that's very stressful, right? The car's broke. I need to get somewhere. There's a lot of things that are wrapped around that we can relieve behalf of the customer. And if we do that the right way, we just keep that end customer's experience in focus, then all the benefits will really be the layer to the dealer because that's going to keep bringing that customer back in for more service visits as they keep their cars longer, but also the next time they need a new car,
Yep.
they're there and we can book that appointment for them as well.
Yeah, efficiency and consistency is what Blink AI enables. Well, thank you so much, Dave and Ashley from Blink AI for joining us and for giving us insight on Blink AI as a solution specifically for the service BDC.
Thank you for having us. It's been a wonderful day.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Thanks, guys.
Awesome. Make sure to stay tuned because there is a lot more to come.